Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Premier Life Podcast. Guys, I am so excited for today's episode. We're going to dive deep into really the season of Overwhelm and how we're going to make it through alive. And so, we've got Thanksgiving coming up, we got Christmas coming up. And guys, it's important to understand that your bodies are designed to heal, and even despite this stressful time, we can make it through with increasing progress towards our goals, our health, our life in general. And today I'm going to give you guys some really actionable steps to be able to take your health to the next level and really make this season be a season of thriving instead of a season of overwhelm. So, are you guys ready to get started? Awesome. So, the very first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to overwhelm is the nervous system. Your nervous system is a shock absorber for everything that you experience in your environment. Sight, sounds, taste, touch, all those things have to come into the nervous system, and your nervous system has to process it. And whenever somebody comes into our clinic, we always talk about the 3 T's of chiropractic, right? And that's thoughts, traumas, toxins. So we have physical stress, we have chemical stress, we have emotional stress, and all of those things really play a part into how well your nervous system is functioning, right? If you constantly have these stressors in your life, your nervous system is going to be negatively impacted by that, right? And one of the clearest examples of this that I can think of is, remember when you first started your first job, right? And you're starting at 7 a.m., you're a teenager, right? You're getting up early for the first time, and you drink that first cup of coffee, right? That you probably ever had in your life, and you're like, man, this stuff is amazing. I feel like I can take on the world, right? And you have abundant energy for a week, right? And the next week you're like, man, that one cup of coffee really isn't doing it for me anymore. And then you have to go to the second cup of coffee, right? And you drink the second cup, and then a third cup, and then a fourth cup. 5 weeks in, and then you're like 6 cups of coffee and an energy drink, and just to try to get you through to 3 p.m. And we'd make these subtle shifts towards degeneration in our nervous system that cause us to have to continue to snowball and require more and more and more just to prop us up, right? Now, that's a clear instance of chemical stress. Like, think about like emotional stress, think about physical stress, like the last time that somebody walked into your room that you didn't really like, and you just feel like your shoulders just kind of creep up on you, right? And your posture changes, right? And say like you're around that person every day, and this becomes your new normal, right? And somebody sees you and they say, Johnny, like, relax, like you can bring your shoulders down. And you're like, my shoulders are relaxed, That's your new normal, right? And so your nervous system is constantly shifting these baselines, right, away from physiological normal towards physiological stress, and that changes how your body functions on a daily basis, right? So we get slow drip of physical stress, chemical stress, emotional stress, and oftentimes during the season, that faucet is completely on, right? We got Christmas, we got Thanksgiving, we got travel, we got work deadlines, we have all of the year coming to an end. We have all of these things that are piling up. We got kids' sports, we got kids' school. We got all of these things that pile up, right, during the season, and this is often the season of overwhelm, right? And so making sure that your nervous system stays in a balanced state is absolutely crucial towards staying healthy during the season. And so when you're getting adjusted, when you maintain that adjustment frequency that your chiropractor recommends to you, that's making sure that you're staying on top of your game, that your nervous system is staying in proper tone, and that your scans are staying clear, and that your x-rays are continuing to seeing progress, right? And that's how you stay on top of it, and that's how you stay healing during the season of additional stress. So that's number 1. Number 2, checking off your list. And so one of the things that I always recommend to people when they are going through a season of overwhelm is take a list and make it to where every single responsibility that you have is on a list, right? The reason why a lot of people feel burnout is because they partially complete a task and they keep it on the back burner and they think, man, I really got to do this XYZ thing, right? And these lists pile up until you have more and more responsibilities. and we never really cross anything off the list, right? And so one of the things that I always recommend to people that are on Overwhelm is to take the list, take it one item at a time, and do it until it is able to be crossed off the list. If you can do that, that's going to allow you to set it, forget it, and allow that task to be completed to where you're no longer thinking about it, you're no longer stressed about it, it is done, it is complete, it is off the menu, right? And so making sure that you don't do partial completion of anything, right? It's no partial, right? We want to make sure that we're completing these tasks, that we're crossing them off, that we're able to set it, forget it. Because if you constantly have these lists pile up, you're not checking anything off, you're going to be overwhelmed by this season of overwhelm. Number 3, having a nice breath, right? Making sure that you're breathing, right, during the season. When you're constantly go, it can be difficult to be able to get that reminder to just take a moment, breathe, right? Your body has this respiratory sinus arrhythmia, meaning that when you breathe in, your heart rate is supposed to increase. When you breathe out, your heart rate is supposed to decrease. And so one of the things that I have my people do is to literally lay down, place your hands on your stomach, breathe in for about 3 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, and make sure that you hold it in between the inhale and the exhale for at least 3 to 5 seconds. And that slow breathing allows your nervous system to just cool off, have more parasympathetic tone, right? Have more of that rest and digest. There's bonus points if you can do this with your feet up literally on a wall to where you're like a human 90-degree angle, right? And you have your feet up on the wall, and that just helps with lymphatic flow, that helps with parasympathetic tone, but just making sure that you're having these moments where you can breathe and make sure that, hey, not everything needs to be done right at this moment. It can be done, we can get it done one at a time, and we have time to do it, right? So make sure you breathe. Number 4, make sure that you break a sweat like during the season. Like, I know that it's cold outside. Look, I'm up here in Anchorage, Alaska. It's cold, it's snowy, it's even rainy some days and snowy some days. And so it's slushy and icy outside, and might not be the funnest time outside right now. But hey, make sure that you're breaking a sweat, whether it be indoors or outdoors. I think it's really great if you can get outdoors and go for a run, go for a walk even. It's great to get outdoors, but it's important to break a sweat because when you do, your body releases endorphins, and that helps a lot with the stress response in the brain. It also helps burn cortisol off the hippocampus, allowing those stress hormones to be removed and metabolized and getting out of your system. And so even something as simple as a 15-minute walk in the morning, just to clear your mind, 15-minute HIIT workout with a friend, making sure that you're working to the point to where you're breathing a little heavier, that you're getting a sweat in, you'll be set for the day, right? So make sure that you break a sweat. We're number 5 right now, I believe, right? So number 5, don't expect perfection, right? During the season, we often have like all of these different things going on, and we want to make them special moments like Thanksgiving dinner, making sure that we get our kids the perfect gift, right? Oftentimes with these moments, it's just the ability to be present during those times, right? That makes it really the next level of awesome, right? Making sure that you're present during those times, not expecting perfection, but just being there for your family, right? Being there for your friends, making sure that your mind isn't like at your work or, somewhere else, right? Just being there for your kids, being there for your family, being there for your loved ones, your friends, and making sure that they understand like, hey, I'm here with you. I see you, I love you, I'm here with you, I'm enjoying this meal with you. That's what really makes holidays special, right? So just keeping that on the forefront, making that the forethought of really the holiday season, of having a holiday season of presence, right? Of literal physical, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual presence during those moments that really make it the season, right? The awesome season that it is. Number 6, making sure that you stay up to date with your supplements, making sure that you're getting the proper nutrition in. Again, like during these times, we really lapse on our summer bod diets and our, our really dietary goals when it comes to this. And really, like, now more than ever, it's hard to reach those daily values that we're looking for with all the different vitamins that we take. And so during this winter season, it's important to make sure that you're up to date with all the fat soluble vitamins. So vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. So making sure that you're finding a really good supplement that does that. Desiccated Liver has all those different supplements in it, all those different vitamins in it. And then also, CoQ10, vitamin B, those things that generate energy that help your body stay warm during the winter is crucial. You want to make sure that your body has enough energy, that you're having enough circulation, that your nervous system has enough energy during the winter, because our energy demands really go up, right? We're fighting darkness, we're fighting cold, and that requires a ton of energy, right? Your body is literally designed to fight chaos, fight entropy, and it needs more of that during the winter. And so making sure that you're staying high on the vitamin B, all the fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K, and CoQ10, really great for energy generation. All right, last one here, right? So gratitude during the season, being thankful for everything that you have during the season, having a period of just reflection over the year from January to now, right? And being grateful for all that God has done in your life, and even the seasons of trial, right? Even the challenges that you've experienced this year, right? The reason why we go through challenges are really to build us, right? Build our mental fortitude, build our physical fortitude, making sure that we come out stronger on the other side of it, and just expressing gratitude, right? When we have that moment of just reflection over the year and gratitude, it's difficult to feel that overwhelm, right? Because you're slowing down when you look back and you think of just how far that you've made it, right? And even doing this during the time that you're breathing, right? When you're laying on your back and you have your feet on the wall if you're doing bonus points. But if you are, taking a breath, making sure that you're taking those moments to be really grateful. And guys, it's called Thanksgiving for a reason, right? We have to be thankful for just this year so far, and just the harvest of our challenges and our seasons that we've been through. So, guys, I hope this podcast was really helpful. I'm so grateful for you guys. Number 7, right there. Grateful for you guys. Grateful for my family. Grateful for the season, right? And thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys have family, if you have friends that really need a breather from their season of overwhelm, feel free to send them this podcast. Guys, I hope you have the best week, and tune in next week for our next episode. Guys, have a blessed day, and we'll be back soon.